Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Carol. I'm an author, a healer, a fairy whisperer, and a gatekeeper to everything magical. And I want to wish you a very blessed new moon. We are in a time of miracles. And today I am just coming on just to remind you of a very, very important message. That magic is real. And the moment I say that, do you hear how the wind picks up with the blessings of the air elementals? Just lifting our thoughts, our beliefs into the power and the mystery of magic that is present here in nature, in the animals, the flowers, the plants, the rocks, the trees, the elements of earth, air, water, and fire. It is present in all, as it is present in each and every one of you. I just want you to breathe into that right now. Now, as I've been preparing for this setup this morning, getting my little altar here prepared, the birds, the insects, the aquatic creatures, all have been just working together for this moment, as have the Fae. They're asking me for you to keep your eyes directed up on the levels of rock going at it would be the top of the screen. There are gnomes at play there, and I will ask them to show themselves sometime throughout this video. So they certainly have done this for me many times before when I've been shooting in this area. So if you do see see movement in this area throughout, you'll know it is the gnomes making their presence known. Now today I am definitely with Merlin, my dear, dear guide and dearest friend. And I have worked with him so solidly, it seems like the majority of my life. You know, first writing the Morgan of Avalon, actually no, not the Morgan of Avalon, first the Arthurian Trilogy, which is a series of plays about King Arthur, Merlin, Morgan, Guinevere. But then the Morgan of Avalon series, and then moving into this beautiful YouTube channel, which deals so much with the magic of Avalon, the magic of Camelot. And then, of course, now my newer writings with Merlin and his work as the great unifier of galactic origin. So, naturally, if Merlin is here, Morgan will be here too for the Divine Feminine representative. They're saying what we need to do right now in this time is to make sure that we all keep a divine joy and lightness of being in our lives. And this, Merlin says, can be so often done with magic and alchemy. And what he would like me to do today is just sharing with you ideas that you can be doing now in your life to facilitate that joy, that healing of the inner child who needs so much to play right now. This truly is an inner child video. And once again, what better time to do this than the new moon, which is so potent and powerful for magic and manifestation of everything you've been setting into work this past year and even longer. Now, Merlin is mentioning about creating powerful potions, and I'm trying to get the name poultices, and what else would they be called? Beautiful, thick pastes that are applied to people that are in need of healing. It can be to yourself, it can be to others. The trees are coming in and offering themselves as part of the equation here. I don't know if you could hear them literally sprinkling different seed pods and seeds. Right now they're doing it so that they are brought into the equation of creating beautiful potions, and it can be working with essential oils and things of all natural origin that you can put into like a brewing pot. And this is what Merlin would love you to do right now, is essentially play. You can take these beautiful seeds that are being gifted you by the trees. You can take the mud of the earth. You can take the leaves that have fallen, the rocks here on the beautiful creek bed. You can utilize all these magical elements. They're saying bring in essential oils if you have them, and start to play. Now, Merlin is not adverse for me to bring in the Harry Potter movies or books and play as if you're in Professor Snape's potion class, and literally start putting things into a pot. If you don't have a cauldron, then use a little bowl or brewing pot and start very ceremonially, I can't say the word, with great ceremony, placing these items into the pot with joy, enthusiasm, childlike exuberance. What am I going to add next, they're saying? What element is needed? You can hear the birds chirping and just kind of moving us forward with this idea. Up on the ridge above, where I told you to keep your eyes looking for the gnomes, are all kinds of jewelweed, which is not a weed, it's just the name of a beautiful medicinal plant that if you take the juice from it, the essence of it, you can literally combine that onto poison ivy. If you've been touched by poison ivy, the marks that are left behind, the oozing wounds, and that literally heals it, keeps it from scratching. It's a beautiful, beautiful element in a potion. I have a little insect that's landing on my nose right now, so if the video is hopping around, you'll know why. Okay, so be the great potions master, like Master Merlin, Professor Snape, Morgan as well. Create these beautiful masterpieces, and as you're brewing these items that are coming to you intuitively, put in your intentions into the pot right now. What is it that I want to create? What have I been working on for the past year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? put that in as well, and put the intention that it is manifesting now in this new moon, and feel the energy behind it. It can be something else that you want to manifest, a healing for yourself, a healing for another person. It can be the beautiful world peace. Don't know if you can see in my altar here, we have the white roses from the Sisterhood of the Rose. We have Egyptian healing rods in between two crystal pyramids. We have a fairy prayer stick, a dragon bookmark. We have crystals of all kinds. And all of these items can be used when you're manifesting and creating your magic. Merlin is also wanting me to mention, when you are baking and creating food for yourselves, your family, your loved ones, that you literally infuse that with symbols like a heart. If you're drawing on something like, you're baking maybe bread and drawing the heart and infusing it with love, or placing the sacred spiral into oatmeal. I mean, all kinds of possibilities are there. But once again, infusing food or water, even more importantly, with symbols, with the energy from your hands. This is another kind of magic, infusing water with your intention as well. They want you to think about the magic of signs that are all around you every day. It can be you behind someone with an unusual sign on a license plate, a truck that has something very sacred to you printed on it the moment you see it. You know, I forever am getting behind Avalon trucks, Avalon cars, King Arthur bread, Robin Hood, flour, all these different kinds of signs and symbols that to me denote the work I do on my channel, the books I write. They are forever speaking to us. They can also be cautionary as well. And I could give you an example of something that happened to me just on this past Saturday, but I think we will leave that to where it belongs. So there are signs everywhere, all the time. The moment I came into this area of the park, the signs from nature that this is where they wanted the ritual to be. You'll laugh, but there is a mosquito that's landed on my phone screen on the opposite side of, the side where we're actually filming. That in itself is magic, this beautiful insect attuning with us for this video. They're wanting me, Merlin is wanting me to speak of telepathy right now. This is something we've always had with us as a part of us, and it's becoming even more potent in this time period. So, they're saying make sure you're lifting back up again. I don't know how I keep getting away from where I'm supposed to be. There. Okay. So, telepathy between people, between friends, family members, being able to meet someone right now and intuitively knowing that they are speaking truth, or it is a cloaked truth and you are not to heed what they are saying. all these abilities are here for us. The gnomes who are present, I know they haven't visually done anything to really show themselves, or perhaps they haven't, I've missed it. But they are mentioning when you work with gnomes, the earth elementals, that they are key proponents for honesty and truth, and they can help you recognize that in other beings as well. They are also talking right now, once again, the trees, the plants, about the magic and in each and every one of them. We talked about the healing properties of jewelweed, but every one of these trees, every one of these plants, the beautiful ferns that are here on the hill going up from this creek, they all have a magic that is native and very, very sacred to them. The roots of the tree that are right there that are so magical. They are speaking about the rootedness that we need to have right now in the earth, and how we need to flow like the creek that I've planted ourselves in front of today. The magic of the water element, in that it conveys and encapsulates all memory, emotion, that it literally is here to refresh and restore us, as are the water elementals who work with it as well. If you're looking into the water right now, there is a swirling in the center of the actual trickling that's coming through. And that is emblematic of the water elementals right now at play. Can you see just beyond the two rocks where the water is streaming, there is a swirling. And those are the water elementals right now showing themselves. There are so many other signs and symbols of magic, and I'm trying to get all of them through. The stones all around me are speaking. If you plant yourself out in nature, allow those stones to share their magic with you. They each have an incredible faculty and magic that is keen into themselves. And if you pick them up in your hands, they will each communicate to you what that magic is. The magic in the animals around you, and the sounds, the songs they sing, and the sound of the water trickling. The magic of sound itself is so soothing and so healing. They are just wanting you to see the magic in everything. This day on the new moon, but every day, that it is here for you to create with, to play. So go out and make your divine potion filled with all the beautiful things that come your way, and watch as the magic unfolds within your life. Well, this has been a very interesting, laid-back, kind of playful video that they wanted me to share with you. We've had the elementals with us the whole time, as well as the beautiful birds and the insects. And I'm sure you can feel the divine in the moment. They're saying to look up at the sunlight coming down through the rocks and the beautiful ferns right there, and feel the joy and the power of spiritual exuberance from the fire fae. And the moment I say that, the air fae pick up again and don't forget us. So they're saying, oh my goodness, I have fairies waving at me everywhere right now. So pick up your fairy prayer sticks, they're saying. You can see mine is right now on my beautiful altar, and I'll try to pick it up as my poor crystals went plopping down. But pick up your fairy prayer stick and facilitate it with the air fairies right now. Blow on it 3 times and stroke it 3 times. Turn in a circle with it 3 times. And then call in what you want to manifest. Call out, Peralda, 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 the king, the monarch of the air fae. And you hear everyone coming to life with that. And speak what you want to bring forth. And it can be a whisper too, they're saying. Now I have to put that down because I had a little love bite from one of those mosquitoes that was driving me insane. Now, if you look back up on our rock wall, we just had a little orb that went through right as I put that down. So I want you to be aware of that. And also, yeah, they say bring me back to the actual prayer circle. So I'm placing this back. We spoke our prayer, our wish to Peralda, who then takes that wish up to Archangel Raphael, who takes it to the divine and sets that air fairy magic into being for manifestation. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you all have a very magical new moon. Saying our thanks to Merlin, to Morgan, to all the fairies and elementals, the birds, the insects, the plants, and the water and the air elements, the sun element, the earth element, and all. If you get a chance, please take a look at my website, carolweekland.co. We have specials running. And once again, have a magical new moon. Sending you love and fairy blessings. Until next time.